Good evening, people. Welcome back to Daily Red Devil and welcome to the Burnley versus Manchester United watch along. The lineups are out. I think we're in for a bit of a roller coaster with this one. I really do. We will go through the lineups really quickly. Please do smash a like on the video, everyone. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new. So, the lineup for this game, we have Onana in goal, Reguilon at left back, Johnny Evans and Lindelof as the centre back partnership, Diego Dallo at right back, and then we've got a midfield of McTominay, Casemiro and Hannibal Mejbri. We've got Rashford and Fernandes and then Rasmus Højlund. That's all I can say. All I can do is sigh because I'm honestly a bit speechless, to be honest. To be honest, you know what though? I did say it in the summer. I said it won't be long before we see Johnny Evans starting for Manchester United. And here we go. We have Johnny Evans starting for Manchester United. We're what? This is our 6th game of the season and Johnny Evans is officially starting for Manchester United. I mean, this is an absolute shambles. The bench, I mean, our bench looks like, I would say our bench looks better than the team that started. You've got Garnacho, Varane, Martial, Van der Beek, Pellistri, Amrabat, Christian Eriksen, Dan Gore and Bayinda. I mean, I honestly think our bench would give the team that we've got out today a pretty good game. We've just got hope, right? We've got hope that Rashford has a good game, Bruno has a good game, Casemiro has a good game. All of those senior players who we expect to have a good game, we have to just hope and pray that they have a good game. That's all that we can do in this match because, you know, people like McTominay, I mean, if McTominay has a good game, great. I will say this though, right? We should still be able to beat Burnley with this team that we've put out today, okay? Like, if you look at Burnley's team, it is not great. It really isn't. And yes, people will say Johnny Evans is starting at centre-back. Yes, people will say all of these types of things, but I still think we should be beating Burnley with this team. I do. At least drawing. The fact that we're now accepting a draw, I mean, I wouldn't accept a draw. We have to win this game. A win is absolutely essential. Man City have just won their game. I know we were never going to win the league, were we? But Man City have just beat, who did they play earlier on today? I watched it, Nottingham Forest. They beat Nottingham Forest. They've won 6 games out of 6. Manchester United have 6 points. Man City have 18 points after 6 matches. We're already out of the title race before the ball's even kicked today, realistically, aren't we? Even if we win today, we'll be 9 points behind City. I mean, that's mad, isn't it? Even Tottenham will be like, yeah, potentially 7 or 8 points behind Tottenham after 6 games. Let me know how you're feeling though, guys. What's your score prediction for the game? Yeah, I'm a little bit speechless, to be honest. Irvin says, Kieran, does Ten Hag think ahead when he picks a starting 11? What if we can see the goal? Can this team just turn it around? This is a question he has to ask, in my opinion. We cannot come back. I'm not sure what you mean there, to be honest. And Daz says, when we go 1-0 down, it's game over. Yeah, I agree. Robert says, why is Ten Hag fielding reserve standard players before first teamers? Beggars belief. Well, I don't know is the simple answer to that. Is Amrabat not ready? Is Varane not ready? Where's Harry Maguire as well? Not that I want Harry Maguire, but Harry Maguire's better than Johnny Evans, surely. Like, maybe he's not. I don't know. Is there something weird going on with Harry Maguire? Has he fallen out with the manager as well? Obviously, we've had all these leaks over the last couple of days coming from the dressing room. Who's that coming from? You know, there's all these questions that are concerning me, but I'm not particularly impressed with the starting 11. I'm just having a look. Apparently, the formation is actually different to what I've got on the screen, so I'm going to change it in a minute. Apparently the formation is actually a 4-3, pretty much a 4-3-3. So it's Mejbri, Casemiro, McTominay as a midfield 3. Then they've got Rasmus Højlund and Rashford as 2 strikers, and then Bruno Fernandes as a cam. So it's like a 4-3-1-2. Quite strange, but it could work quite well. So it looks like they've got Rashford and Højlund playing as 2 forward attacking players, and then Bruno as the kind of cam. That's what I'm hearing anyway. Let's see what people are saying. Lumen says, Kieran, what player apart from Johnny Evans are you unhappy about in the lineup? McTominay? The fact that McTominay's starting over Amrabat? The fact that Rafael Varane's not playing? The fact that you've got Garnacho sat on the bench, who I think's probably in better form at the moment than... I mean, if it was me, right, obviously I'm not the manager, I would have played Rafael Varane. Obviously Martinez is injured now, which is another one to the list. I would have played Rafael Varane. Hannibal I like, but maybe it will work today. We just have to wait and see. All we can do is try and stay positive, go into this game. We need to beat Burnley. Anything but a win against Burnley is a disgrace. Irvin says, what I mean, Kieran, with this starting 11, if we go 1-0 down, it's game over. I don't think so. Yeah, so anybody asking, apparently the formation is actually different to what it says on my screen. This was what was coming up on a couple of apps to begin with, but apparently the formation is a 4-3-1-2. So it's a new formation that we haven't really seen play this season too much. I just hope that we get goals. I hope that Rasmus Højlund has a good game. I hope that Rashford has a good game. That's all we can ask for, really, isn't it? Romano says, is this one of Erik ten Hag's maddest games? I'll tell you this, right? It's one of Erik ten Hag's most important games. I think we have to win this game. There's absolutely no excuses. Yes, we've got all these injuries, but we have to win. We have to win. There's no excuses for me. Anything but a win is going to be like absolute disaster in the fan base, isn't it? People are going to be absolutely losing their minds if we lose this game. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff. All of the world are watching. Everybody's down the pub watching it after being out for the day. What else are people saying? Romano says, why isn't Amrabat in the team? Romano's on the bench. Romano's on the bench? Romano is in the chat. Amrabat is on the bench. Why he's not starting, I don't know. Very, very confusing. No idea why he wouldn't start Sofyan Amrabat. To be honest, like, even if he's not 100% yet, surely he should be starting. If he's fit enough to be able to do training and stuff. Like, we signed him on deadline day, right? Just think of this for a second, okay? We signed him on deadline day, injured. This is now our 6th game of the Premier League. So he's missed what? I think we played 1 or 2 games, hadn't we, before deadline day? When was deadline day? Does anybody know when deadline day is? My brain's just a bit like ice cream. It's a bit like mush after what I'm seeing today. Deadline day is, I think it's the end of September. It's the beginning of September, right? So he's missed. This will be the 4th game that he's missed, Sofyan Amrabat, since he signed for Manchester United. Like, how have we done this over and over again? We bring in players who are injured. Yeah, I'm just a bit confused. I'm a little bit speechless. Luma says, Kieran, I believe we won't be 20 minutes FC tonight. We will be at least 25 minutes FC. Come on, it's up Burnley. Yeah. Daz says, if you're okay to be on the bench, you need to start. I agree, mate. I do. I think that, yeah, if they're fit enough to be on the bench, then they should be fit enough to start the match. That's the black and white of it for me. What are your score predictions, though, everybody? Let me know in the live chat what your score predictions are for this match. I still think we're going to win this game. I think we've got enough players up front in the attacking areas to be able to beat Burnley. Like, it's Burnley. We should be able to beat Burnley. But let me know what your score predictions are, everybody. I'm going to go with, I think we're going to comfortably beat them still. I know I'm going to look like an idiot in 10 minutes' time when we're 1-0 down, but I'm going to go 3-1 Manchester United. I think Rasmus Højlund's going to score. Marcus Rashford's going to score. You know what? I think Hannibal's going to get a goal. And I think Hannibal's going to cement himself in this first team and he's going to become a first team player for Manchester United because these youngsters have an opportunity to break into this team and actually cement themselves as permanent first team players, you know? I really, really do believe that. So yeah, 3-1 Manchester United. Let's try and stay positive. Let me know what your score predictions are. Who's going to get the goals? Daz says Burnley are going to win. Luke says it's going to be a 2-2 draw. Tom says 2-1 to Burnley. Matty says 4-2 Manchester United. Yeah, I think Burnley will get a couple of goals, but like, let's have a look at Burnley's team really, really quickly, all right? Like, we're all getting all upset about it, but Burnley's team is poor. Really poor. So they've got Trafford in goal, Taylor, Bayer, Al-Dakhil and Roberts as their defence. None of those players are familiar with me. I didn't watch them in the Championship. They've got Brownhill and Cullion as the 2 CDMs. They've got Colisho, Ramsey, Goodmanson and Amdoni as the striker. Like, we have to beat Burnley, even with the team we've put out today. Marcus Rashford, 30 goals last season. Rasmus Højlund, we just spent 60, 70 million on. Bruno Fernandes, the captain, you know, seasoned international player. Casemiro, captain of Brazil, seasoned international player. McTominay, whether you like him or not, plays well for Scotland. Hannibal Mejbri's supposedly one of our best young players. Reguilon looks like our best signing of the summer. Johnny Evans, let's not talk about that. Lindelof is a decent player on his day. Diogo Dalot, decent player on his day. And Onana, obviously, hasn't been great so far, but did get 8 clean sheets in the Champions League last season. So we have no excuses not to win this game. People will say, oh, we've had all the injuries, we've had all of this, we've had all of that. But we still have to win the match. The match is there. We have to get on with it. Yes, the tactics are a little bit questionable. Not the tactics, sorry, the selection. But Erik ten Hag's the manager. I trust Erik ten Hag 100%. yes, there are question marks about some of his decision making. Yes, there's question marks about his in-game management. But this is the beginning of the match, right? We're seeing a new formation today. And let's hope that it does well. Let's hope that we get loads of goals, because we haven't really been scoring in the 4-2-3-1 that we've been playing most of the season. And this formation today is one that I quite like. And it's not one that we've seen Manchester United play for a long time. So it's 4-3-1-2. So the one is Bruno Fernandes, and then they've got Rashford and Højlund as the kind of two strikers. It's quite a narrow formation, obviously. It's very narrow, but I think that will work, because every other game that we've played recently, it's been all the attacks just been coming down Rashford's side, and it's so predictable. Rashford gets the ball, Rashford shoots, Rashford misses, and that just same thing happens over and over again. But I think this formation that we're trying today gets both of Rashford and Højlund in the game together, and it hopefully will build a bit of repertoire between the two people. Matty G says it's Burnley. Yeah. Luma says, Kieran, is Erik ten Hag forced to start McTominay by the club? No, I don't think so. I think McTominay's one of those players, right, who probably trains hard, he has the right attitude and all the rest of it, and I think he gets picked for those reasons. You know what? I think Erik ten Hag is a very fair manager. I think if you train hard and you play well, Erik ten Hag will pick you. Whether you're better than somebody else isn't the question with Erik ten Hag. I think he picks people based on their discipline and how they react to training and how they react to being told to do certain things. Whether that's the right thing to do or not, I don't know, but let me know. Luke says, isn't this the formation we lost to Brighton? Yeah, it's the same formation, but the thing you have to remember with that game, right? The first 20 minutes, it was the best I've seen of us all season. But then De Zerbi, being the manager he is, managed to change the formation in the last couple of minutes. And that obviously massively improved their chances of winning that game. That's all that happened in that match. Joshua says, I'm surprised with your analysis. Amrabat, Varane are getting off injury in a non-competitive game. Do you expect him to start them? Joshua, mate, I'll be honest, no game in the Premier League is not competitive. To go into this saying it's a non-competitive game, I think that is very, very... that shows... That's why people don't like Manchester United fans, because we have this sense of entitlement, right? That we should still be winning every single game. We've been absolutely awful this season. We're 13th in the Premier League. Yes, we should be beating Burnley on paper, but that's not always how it goes with Manchester United. We all know that. Yeah, I get it. Yes, they've just come back from injury, but as somebody said in the chat earlier on, if they're fit enough to be on the bench and we need them, put it this way, right? Let's look at it from a different angle. If we're sat here in 2 hours' time doing the match reaction and we've won 4-0 without Amrabat and Varane, we'll all say, what a masterclass. Ten Hag, amazing, changed the formation, managed to rest Amrabat, managed to rest Mason Mount and all the rest of it, and everyone will say, what a great game, fair play to Erik ten Hag, right? But if we're sat here in 2 hours' time and we've lost, everyone will be saying it's a disgrace. Why did Erik ten Hag not pick him? Blah blah blah. So we've got to be fair on this. We've got to look at it from both angles. But yeah, let me know what your score predictions are for the game. I'm just going to try and change my thing, because I don't like the way it looks. I'm not talking about anything to do with me visually. I'm just talking about this thing. I don't like the thing. What's it called? The lineup. Download. All right, I'm going to get the lineup back up now. I'm just trying to remove the background because it looks a bit. I don't like the background on it with the red bit. It looks a bit funny, doesn't it? We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff. Obviously, for anybody wondering why Johnny Evans is playing, Martinez is injured as well. So we've got another injury to deal with. Obviously, that's Luke Shaw, Malacia. The list goes on and on and on and on. It's ridiculous. I've never known a team to have so many injuries in such a short amount of time. We've just got to get on with it, though. Obviously, Chelsea are in a similar position, and they're doing really poor this season. I don't know why other teams aren't. It just seems to be us and Chelsea. Like, Arsenal seem to be all right. Tottenham seem to be all right. Everyone's praising this Ange Postecoglou guy, but he's got their full lineup pretty much, hasn't he? What happens if Maddison and Basuma get injured? They'll probably be awful then, won't they? Not awful, but they won't be as good as they are now. Right, I'm just going to add the lineup back to the screen. Anybody who is new today, please do make sure you subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost any money. It's completely free. We're on the road to 20k subscribers, so please do subscribe. Please do get involved. And if you are in a position, please do join the members club as well. I'll drop a link in the chat to do that now. I've sorted out the lineup thing. It was really annoying me. Where you have OCD about stuff like this, and you look at something and you don't like You don't like it. Right. All right, I've just dropped a link in the chat to join the members club. If anybody wants to join the members club, please do get involved. Any support is, of course, massively appreciated. Carl says, if McTominay doesn't track back again, I hope he gets subbed. I agree. Lumen says, Kieran, can you back Erik ten Hag with the lineup if you yourself wanted Varane and Amrabat to start? Mate, he's our manager. I'm just a guy sat behind a webcam who supports Manchester United. Like, he's paid hundreds of thousands of pounds a week to be a professional football manager. I have to believe that he's put out the best team based on the information that we don't have, you know? Erik ten Hag knows the best over us, doesn't he? He is the manager. We're not managers. Obviously, at the end of the game, if it hasn't worked, then we can all discuss it and we can analyse it. Erik ten Hag, for me, has earned my trust. Maybe there's some of you who feel a little bit uncertain about Erik ten Hag. You know, you're not sure whether, you know, that he's earned your trust. Maybe there's question marks about him. Maybe you want a different manager. That's up to you. But for me, he's the manager of Manchester United. I trust him 100%. Yes, I'm questioning it, but yeah. And as Amy says in the chat, you should never underestimate another team. So there was somebody in the chat just now saying it's not a competitive match against Burnley. This is going to be a competitive match. It is. And just to confirm, it is the formation that we spoke about. So it's a 4-3-1-2. So you've got Casemiro as the CDM, McTominay and Mejbri as the two midfielders, Bruno Fernandes as the cam, and then Rashford and what's he called? Hoyland as the two strikers. I'm excited to see it. I am. What are we seeing? Lumen says, I'm backing Erik ten Hag, but he disappoints me a lot, not doing the basics which the fans want. Richie says, this is Hannibal's big chance to prove himself. Looks like 4 in midfield with that lineup with 2 up front. Yeah, I'm going to try and... I'm going to edit my thing here so you guys can see the formation, because the formation I have on the screen is not correct. It's like it's a weird formation, I will be honest. All right. All right, I'm gonna update the formation now. They've confirmed what the formation is on the video. So let me just get that up for you. Everybody who's just joined, please do smash a like on the video. It doesn't cost any money. Really helps the channel to grow. So please do go and do that. Right, here we go. I'm gonna put the new formation in the video on the screen now. So everybody hold on a second. Why is it gone all mashed up? I'm not sure what's happened there. It's gone all crazy. I don't know what's happened there. It's gone all funny, the formation. I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. I don't want to overcomplicate things when we're like minutes away from the kickoff. So, right, what's people saying? We should be kicking off in about 2 minutes' time, so keep letting me know what your score predictions are as well. I still think Manchester United are going to win it. We have to win it. I know people say no game is easy, blah, 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 but we have to beat Burnley today. We absolutely have to. Right. I'm just going to set... All right, the game has started. I've just set the timer. Do make sure your time's in line with mine. Just kicked off. Right. Yeah, so it is this formation, this strange formation, but we've got to see what happens. Hannibal's playing pretty far forward. I don't know, it might be the 4-2-3-1 that we thought it was going to be. I think it is. I don't know what all these people talking about on Twitter were saying. It was this weird diamond formation. It's definitely the usual 4-2-3-1. So false alarm on that. It's Rashford on the left. Oh, come on. Here we go. Come on, Rashford. Kick it in you. Oh, he shoot it again. What a surprise. What a surprise. Nearly scored there. Typical. Rashford gets the ball. No cross, no, doesn't decide to cross it across, just has a shot. Yeah, so Man United are wearing their third kit for the first time, which is quite cool, I guess. I quite like it. There's some people who don't like it. I quite like it. I would like to buy some Manchester United shirts, but I've said to you guys many, many times before, I'm not going to be buying any of the merchandise until the Glazers are gone. Just, I don't really feel comfortable walking around in it. I don't really like the, I don't know, I just don't want to support it. Burnley are definitely just going to play very slow, park the bus type football, but I mean, what do you really expect? Maybe it will work. Remember, they've only got 1 point so far this season, and that was a draw against Nottingham Forest. I mean, they look better than they did under Sean Dyche. I know it's only been like a minute. All right, here we go. Come on, McTominay. Honestly, right, there is nothing more than I want for McTominay to have a good game today. I genuinely would be so happy if McTominay, Johnny Evans, all of these people who are being slagged off have an incredible game, and we're all sat there saying, I'm sorry, Johnny Evans. I'm sorry, Scott McTominay, for doubting you. Like, there's nothing more than I want than that. I mean, to be fair, in the summer I said I would rather have Johnny Evans play than Harry Maguire, so I need to be consistent with what I said, and I do kind of agree with that. I don't know what's happened to Harry Maguire. There's definitely something going on there, I think. The fact that you get all of these dressing room leaks and then he's not been in part of the matchday squad for weeks, has he? Supposedly he's ill and then he's got a little injury and then, you know, there's all these things. Yeah, let's just hope the boys have a good game. Let's hope we beat them. Let's hope Onana has a good game as well. Like, I just want this to be the building block of the future, because we've got, I think, 4 home games after this. We've got Crystal Palace in the League Cup. Then we've got Crystal Palace in the Premier League. Then we've got Galatasaray in the Champions League. And then we have, I think it's Brentford in the Premier League, all at home. So we have 4 home games after this match. So if we win today, I think it will be the positivity that we need. So yeah, I know it's only a game against Brentford, and somebody in the chat earlier said that's not even a competitive football match, which I think is a little bit, I think that's a little bit unfair on Burnley, but oh god. All the fans are like jeering on Onana every time he gets the ball. Come on, let's get a goal. Let's get a nice early goal. Calm the nerves a bit. We're pressing them pretty high, which I like. Yeah, so far I'm happy. I am. I guess that's the thing you've got to remember, right? We were all criticising the midfield the other day, saying that Eriksen's legs are gone, saying that Casemiro looks sluggish. At least our midfield now, right, is Hannibal Mejbri, who's young. Obviously, Scott McTominay, who's 26, obviously a lot younger than Eriksen. So we have got a bit more youthful players. I'm happy for Hannibal as well. I really am. Good play there by him to, you know, press the player, win the throw in. I want nothing more than our youth players to come through and succeed. That's like the most important thing for me. Obviously, if they're good though, if they're rubbish, oh, he's offside. If they're rubbish, then obviously, you know, I mean, we don't want them in the team just because they're youth players. But if we can turn our youth players, that's where Man City have been decent over the last few years, isn't it? They've started having a conveyor belt of these players that they bring through and then sell for money. Players we haven't even sometimes heard of. In fact, I'm pretty sure the Burnley goalkeeper came from the Man City Youth Academy in the summer, and they paid like £20 million for him. I don't remember the last time I think the last time we got like £20 million for a player was Dan James, wasn't it? Because Dean Henderson was 15 million plus 5 in add-ons. Burnley have had a lot of possession so far. Maybe we are just going to sit back and hit him on the counter. That's what it looks like so far. We're not really pressing them. We don't seem like we want the ball at this point, which is a bit surprising. I was kind of hoping we would just really, really press them. We'd, you know, be right up the pitch on them the whole time, but doesn't seem to be what we're going for at the moment. Only 5 or 6 minutes into the game though, so we've got plenty more time to see what will happen here. Yeah, Burnley are playing some really slow, just passing it round type football, aren't they? This is the first time I've watched Burnley this season, so I don't really know what. I know, like in the Championship, they were really, really good under. There we go, Hannibal, Rashford. Come on, please, just pass it, please. I beg you. He's not going to. He's going to. Oh, lovely. Oh, good play, good pass by Rashford. See, good play by Rashford. Yeah, happy so far. Johnny Evans will probably get us. Come on, Onana, what are you doing? Oh, all of them are proper jeering on Onana, aren't they? Still, fair play to Onana for coming out and speaking to the press. Like, not the easiest thing to do, is it? After having probably the worst game of your career, to have the balls to come out. So fair play to Onana. You can hear the fans chanting, "We want Glazers out." That's good. Keep the message going. How's everyone feeling so far? Are you happy with what you're seeing? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the live chat, everyone. I'm happy. I mean, it's not been the you know. Obviously, we need to get an early goal. I think that's the essential thing here for me. Get an early goal, and then Burnley will come at us, and then maybe we can hit them on the counter. That's what I would probably look at this game like. I think if Burnley get the first goal, then they're just going to sit back, and it's going to be one of those games where we're just constantly, they'll play this low block, and it'll be really difficult to score against them. That's just how Burnley play, isn't it? So, yeah, let's just hope that we can. Yeah. Amy says Burnley are playing Pep style. Yeah, they are. I'm shocked. Like, this isn't the usual Burnley style of football. Burnley under Dyche was just get the ball, hoof it forward, pass it up to Wood or whoever it was, and then try and score a dodgy goal. Whereas this is like actually attractive football. Like, fair play to them. Oh, good save by Onana. Great save. Great save. Nearly 1-0 Burnley there. Very, very close. Great save by Onana. Amazing save. Good on him. Really nice save. I mean, it would have been a poor goal to let in, but it's also a difficult save to make under the circumstances. Do you know what I mean? So fair play to him. He needed a bit of confidence early on in this game. So yeah, good on Onana. Burnley look all right though. They look better than what I was expecting. I'm not going to lie. I literally haven't watched the Burnley match all season, so. And I didn't watch them in the Championship either. So all I remember of Burnley is Sean Dyche. Oh, what is Casemiro doing there? Yeah, all I remember of Burnley is just Dyche ball, which was just hoof it forward, wasn't it? Go on the counter now. Oh, no, offside. Yeah, let me know how you're feeling so far, everybody. Are you happy with what you are seeing? Mila says Burnley played well against Forest. They got robbed. Yeah, as I said, mate, this is my first time I've watched Burnley this season. It's not really my. I watched the Nottingham Forest game earlier, Man City. It was all right. Obviously, the red card to Rodri kind of ruined the game a little bit. Good save there by Onana. So fair play to him. We're about 11 minutes into the game for anybody just joining. Oh, here we go. Hannibal. Oh. Good play there by Hannibal. That's what we like to see, right? He could have had a shot. He probably should have, but he looked for Rasmus Højlund because he thought that he'd be able to get a better shot into him. I don't know why he didn't shoot, but it was nice there. Little back heel. I'm so glad that Hannibal's getting his chance. I really, really am. So we can't all sit here and criticise Erik ten Hag and say he doesn't play youth, because like we are literally seeing Hannibal today, which is good, isn't it? We saw Pellistri against Bayern, which I guess people will say it's because of injuries. You know, if Amrabat was 100% fit, then he would probably start over what's he called? Hannibal, wouldn't he? Yeah, Burnley are literally playing like pet ball, aren't they? Oh, oh, Dallo, dirty tackle. What was the need for that? Yellow card already. That was poor. Really poor. Why has he done that? That's the thing though, isn't it? Like, Dallo is not very good defensively, I don't think. Like, if I was Erik ten Hag, right, which I'm clearly not, but if I was Erik ten Hag, I'd just play Dallo as a winger for the time being when we don't have any right wing options, because I don't think he's very good defensively. I think he's pretty good going forward. He's good at putting the ball into the box. So, and we've just bought a striker who's, you know, a penalty box striker realistically. Stick Dallo on the wing. Why not? Better than having Bruno there. Oh, Burnley are putting all these balls into the box, aren't they? Oh, jeez. Burnley have been good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna gas up Manchester United. We've been pretty non-existent so far. And Johnny Evans, what are you doing? What are you doing, Onana? Yeah, it was a really poor tackle from Dallo. Completely unnecessary. Puts him on. He's on a yellow now. Like, one more tackle like that and he's off, innit? Pretty much. And we know Erik ten Hag seems to. Oh, for God's sake, McTominay. McTominay's attitude just seems to be. Doesn't seem to know how to tackle. He'll just foul people every single time. I mean, what are the possession stats so far? We literally being dominated in possession by Burnley. All you can do is laugh, really, can't you? Matt says, get Scott McTominay off. Mila says we need Dumfries and Theo Hernandez. I mean, that would be nice, wouldn't it? McTominay again. There we go. Another foul. That's the second one in 2 minutes. I'm telling you, he's not a... You all know that Scott McTominay was a striker, right? Until Jose Mourinho came to Manchester United, he played as a striker all of his career. You can tell that. He doesn't know how to tackle people. Every time there's somebody who tries to come near him, he just takes people out every single time. So frustrating to watch. Like, what's the point in having him in the pitch in the midfield? He can't tackle. He doesn't track back. Like, you may as well just stick him as a cam or something. Like, Bruno Fernandes would be better there. I'm surprised McTominay didn't get a yellow. That was like 2 fouls in the space of about 30 seconds. Hoyland. No midfield. They're literally just walking through our midfield. Easy chance. 1-0. Off the post. Should be 1-0. Do you see our midfield, though? Completely non-existent. Burnley walked through our midfield and should have scored. They hit the post. Look at him. He's walking through our midfield. No McTominay. Casemiro's walking. Hannibal's obviously the more attacking midfielder there. Should be 1-0 to Burnley. Yeah, it's embarrassing, isn't it? We haven't even played the 20 minutes well for like we did in the last few games. We've literally done nothing. Burnley are playing better football than... I'm going to be completely honest here, right? Don't think I'm being over the top. Burnley are playing better football now, in the last 20 minutes, than I've seen Manchester United play all season. Genuinely. This is the kind of football that I thought Erik ten Hag was going to play. Like this passing, dominating football. This is Erik ten Hag ball of Ajax, and we're seeing it from Burnley against us. And bar like 2 of their players, I literally have never heard of them, and we've got like a squad of world. Burnley about to make a substitution, apparently. Don't know why. Maybe an injury. All right, let's just get a bit of the ball, get a bit of confidence going, because this first 20 minutes, it's like we're playing against Man City, literally. It looks like Goodmanson's coming off. He's got an injury. Yeah, terrible so far. But I have to give credit to Burnley. I do. Like, obviously, I'm a Manchester United fan, but I'm in absolute shock. I did not expect to see this type of football from Burnley, ever. All I can think of is dice ball, which was literally the most boring football I've ever seen in my life. Everybody, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, it doesn't cost any money. It's completely free. Really helps the channel. So yeah, get involved. Just dropped a link in the chat to do that. Have I? Yeah, I have. There we go. We're on the road to 20k, guys. We're about 900 subscribers away from 20k now, which is absolutely crazy. So big ups to all of you. Come on, Højlund. Burnley are making a substitution. Goodmanson's coming off. I think he's in. Yeah, it looks like he's got an injury. So this Goodmanson guy's been around for so long, isn't he? Bringing on some guy from Belgium. Had the most assists in the top 10 leagues last season. He had 24 assists for Genk last season. Burnley are starting to bring through these types of players then, by the looks of it. Obviously, company's Belgian connection, bringing through these exciting young players. McTominay's been absolutely hopeless so far. I'll tell you that for free. I've not noticed Casemiro either, which could be a good thing or could be a bad thing, but McTominay, literally awful. Johnny Evans and Lindelof have been all right. They haven't done anything wrong yet, so fair play to them. Still got a long way to go, though, let's remember. But Onana's made a really good save. Burnley should be 1-0 up, realistically. Onana made a good save. Burnley have hit the post. I don't think we've had a shot on target yet. You know what, right? Watching McTominay is like, for me, in that position, it's like watching a Sunday League player. Genuinely. If you've ever watched Sunday League, you know, where it's like amateurs, and they're all like, you know, they just literally get the ball and they hoof it. They can't pass it. They don't really know how to tackle. They just do like dodgy tackles and foul each other. Come on, Rashford. That's why I wonder, like, would it just be better to put McTominay further up the pitch, you know, in the cam position? Because he is, as I've said to you, he was a striker until Mourinho came to the club and he tried to convert him to a CDM, but it's just never really worked, has it, for me? I don't remember McTominay ever having a good game in that position, you know? All right, we're just trying to hold the ball a little bit now. It looks like Casemiro's dropped back into the defence. See what people are saying in the live chat. Everyone seems pretty disappointed, as I can imagine. We look more like the Burnley. Get the ball, hoof it long. Rashford, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Just get on with it. Oh, God's sake. They're on the break now. Go on, Bruno. Let's go, quick. Hannibal, what are you doing? Pass, pass. Oh. Come on, we just need a goal just to try and calm the nerves a bit, because at the moment it's not been particularly great, is it? I don't think we've had a shot on target yet, have we? Possession. So Burnley have had 64% possession so far, which is pretty mental, isn't it? Come on. Hannibal. Nice. Casemiro. Pass. Pass. Nice. Bruno, what are you doing? He's going to shoot. What was that? Corner, Manchester United. I quite like that shirt. I do. The white one. Let me know in the comment section, guys. Do you like the white shirt? Hannibal's been decent so far as well. Fair play to Hannibal. When was the last time we scored from a corner? Come on. Nice ball. It's a goal. 1-0. Johnny Evans. There you go. Have some of that. Silence the haters. Johnny Evans. Come on. Oi, oi. Yes. Come on, Johnny. Top lad. Where are the haters now? Johnny Evans. What do we reckon to that then, boys? And girls, if there's any girls watching. Johnny Evans. Come on, lad. Feel a little bit bad for Burnley, but it's football. Fuck Burnley. No, I'm joking. I like Burnley, really. Happy days. Hopefully that calms the nerves a little bit now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is it offside? Oh, don't mess about. Oh, it's going to be offside, isn't it? Oh, is he going to check the stupid screen? Oh, God's sake. I mean, he's not going to save it, is he, either? They're not going to give it, are they? But it's just ridiculous, isn't it? I don't think they ever look at the screen and then give it as a goal, do they? Yeah, it's no goal. I'll change the score back. Sorry, everybody. Sorry to get you excited. No goal. It was written in the stars, wasn't it? Johnny Evans to score. To silence all the haters. Oh, so annoying. Oh, so annoying. So annoying. There's 0-0, everybody. Sorry to get you excited. I thought Johnny Evans had done it, but it appears not. Back to square one. Let's see what we can do. It was completely against the run of play, wasn't it? Yeah, I literally said as well, didn't I? When was the last time he scored from a corner? I don't really understand. So is a player's not allowed to stand in front of the goalkeeper now at all? Like, the goalkeeper wasn't going to save it regardless. I don't really get it. Yeah, every game we have a dodgy VAR decision. We had the handball against Bayern, which was like, what, 5 inches away from the player? We had the handball against Tottenham, which wasn't even looked at for a penalty, even though it was blatantly a penalty. The handball, was it Romero? Oh, Johnny Evans? That's a foul. Still... Why do they think that we'd be time... Why would Onana be time wasting? It's just stupid, isn't it? Why are all the Burnley fans getting annoyed? We just scored a goal that was chalked off. It's 0-0 against Burnley. And they're all getting annoyed that they think we're time wasting. Why on earth would Manchester United be time wasting 0-0? Like... Stupid. Oh, God. Again, look, our midfield is non-existent. Come on, Højlund. Hannibal. What are we doing? What are you doing? You shooting? You shooting? Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, he's fallen over. Rashford, what are you doing? You're going to try and go past 4 players? No, great ball. Lovely. Well done, Rashford. Pass. What was that? Awful. At least we had a shot. James says he was blocking. I don't think he was blocking, mate. He was just stood there. There was no way the goalkeeper was going to save that. It's been a pretty nothing game so far, hasn't it? We're 30 minutes in. Come on. Oh. Johnny Evans, good header away there. Fair play to him. Somebody says it's time to get Amrabat on the pitch. I just don't think we have any potency up front, like today anyway. Hannibal's been decent. Our midfield is like literally being sliced through though by Burnley. Got about 15 minutes to half time here. I'd probably, well, I wouldn't probably say, I would say that Burnley have been the better team. They've hit the post and nearly scored, didn't they, earlier on in the game as well? Corner to Burnley here. Was that Ramsey guy the one that was at Aston Villa? Or am I thinking of Jacob Ramsey? I think it's a different one, isn't it? You know what? Fair play to Vincent Company. Like he's turned Burnley into what was absolutely woeful to watch under Sean Dyche to a decent looking football team. So fair play to Burnley. Obviously, I still want us to beat them, but fair play to them. Oh, another corner to Burnley. Company's got the little suit on as well. It looks nice. Top lad. Looks smart. Oh. How's everyone finding the game so far? Let me know in the live chat. Burnley have got the youngest average starting 11 in the Premier League, 24. I mean, I don't see how Burnley only have 1 point playing like this. Either we're rubbish, which is probably true, or they've been really unlucky because they look decent. They actually look good. They just haven't scored yet, have they? Rashford, what are we doing, Rash? Come on. What was that? Go on, Rash, you got it. Sorry, I thought he'd lost it there. At least we got the ball up the pitch a bit. Come on, Casemiro, have a shot. Oh. Reguilon. Come on, let's pin them in there. Let's pin them in. That's what we need now, innit? Just to pin them in their half. Come on, boys. McTominay's just completed a pass, which is good. I don't know what the formation is when we've got the ball. It's like Dallow's playing as like a midfielder. Casemiro's playing as like a winger. Really strange. Like look on the field now. Casemiro's like out by the corner flag. Dallow's almost in like a central midfield position. It's like Casemiro's playing as like a wing back. And Scott McTominay's like really, really defensive. It must be something that they practice, but it looks, oh, McTominay. Strange looking shape, but. Come on, Onana, what are we doing? I don't know why he's kicking it long. I thought the whole point of Onana was like his distribution. He just go on Casemiro, good tackle, good play by Casemiro. What are we doing, Rashi? Come on, go on, Rashi. Oh. See what people are saying in the chat. James says Eric Ten Hag is out of his depth. Lumen says it looks like we're going for a draw. Mina says, how long will Eric Ten Hag stay if we keep playing like this? Somebody says, let's just play every player out of position. Yeah, I don't know what's going on when we have possession. I'm sure Casemiro was at wing back and Dallo was playing as a central midfielder there. Little bit strange. Loomis says, Kieran, you need to criticise Rashford more. I mean, I don't think Rashford's really done anything wrong today, to be honest. Do you really think so? I think he hasn't been good, but he hasn't been terrible. Good play there by Hannibal to come back and get the ball, but they've just given it away straight again. Oh gosh. Maybe this is just our level now, you know? Maybe this is just our level. Draw against Burnley, maybe that's Manchester United's level, who knows? As much as it pains me to say that. I don't really know what to say after this, to be honest, so far. I'm just... What was that? Burnley are playing some good football. Either they're playing some good football, or we're just playing some terrible football. But they look decent. Goal kick, good defending there by Hannibal. I can see why Burnley did so well in the Championship, playing football like this. Gareth Southgate's been at all the games today. He was at the Man City game earlier. I'm straight over to Burnley to watch this one. Not a bad day out, is it? Man City Forest in the afternoon and then coming down to Burnley United later on in the day. Living the dream. Oh. Good play. Come on, boys. Come on. This is it. We'll probably... Oh, what was that? Oh. Oh. Come on. Oh. Got about 5 minutes left till half time, everyone. Yeah, this guy looks sick. This number 30. Good play by Casemiro. Could have easily given away a free kick there, but he manages to get it just right. So fair play to Casemiro. See what people are saying in the chat. Lumen says, Kieran, are Burnley playing better than Bayern, as I could not watch that match? Yeah, I would say Burnley are playing better than Bayern, to be honest. Oh, good save by Onana. Fair play. I don't know what Eric Ten Hag can do to change this match, to be honest. Like, maybe bring on Garnacho? I don't really know. I think Hannibal's been decent. I think Bruno's been pretty much non-existent. Rashford's been non-existent. Bruno and Rashford don't ever get substituted though, so we know that for certain. I don't know what he can do. I don't know. Let me know if you'd make any substitutions and what they'd be. I don't know why we're so slow on that. Why are we taking so long to kick the ball? What are we doing? Come on, boys. See what people are saying in the chat. Matt says Amrabat's warming up. Bring on Pellistri. Lumen says Eric Ten Hag should bring on Pellistri, Garnacho, and Amrabat. Yeah, I would make some changes because this has been literally the most dull performance from Manchester United I think I've seen all season. Obviously, they haven't scored, the other team, but they just look so off it, don't they? Like Burnley look like prime Man City, and we look like, I don't know what we look like. Man United, I guess. Rashford. Is that not a yellow card? He's pulling his shirt. I don't understand what's a yellow card anymore in football. You pull your shirt one game and it's a yellow card. Like in the Everton game earlier, Ashley Young after like 30 seconds got a yellow card for pulling a shirt. He just pulled his shirt there and he doesn't get any yellow card. Pretty confusing to keep following it, isn't it? Got about 20 seconds left until half time. I can't imagine there being much added time, to be honest. Maybe 1 minute. There's not really been any stoppages, has there? Oh! What a goal. Ooh! Look at that. Absolute screamer. I'll take that any day of the week. I will take that any day of the week. What a banger. What an absolute banger. Have some of that. Unbelievable. Johnny Evans, mind, with the assist. Look at that. Absolute beauty. Woo. Unreal. That's our goal of the season, I think, so far, isn't it? Johnny Evans. Watch this pass from Johnny Evans, mind. Here we go. Oh, he's onside, 100%. No dodgy VAR. Beautiful ball from Johnny Evans. First time free kick. Boosh. Look at that. Have some of that. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 goal, that one. I'll take that any day of the week. Big ups to Johnny Evans. Big ups to Johnny Evans. Absolute beauty. Lovely. Just what we need before half time. Happy days. Come on, boys. Oh, come on. Come on, Rasmus. Yeah, that pass from Johnny Evans, unbelievable. See what people are saying in the live chat. Very special, brilliant goal. What an assist. Evans proving everyone wrong. This one was actually a goal. Yeah, mate. Honestly, that was our best goal we've scored all season. Unbelievable. 10 out of 10. Big ups to all of them. Great goal. Yeah. Beautiful. I'll take that any day of the week. Can't be trying to disallow that one. We'll take that any day of the week, won't we? At least we can go into halftime 1-0 up. Erik ten Hag hopefully still makes some changes. Maybe not. Oh, come on. Casemiro. Let's get another before halftime. Come on, boys. Johnny Evans again. Jeez, look at that. Go on. Ooh. Oh, he's offside. God. Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans is on an absolute mad one. Big ups to Johnny Evans. I think he's just offside, yeah. Evans is on unbelievable. That would have been a beauty of a goal if it wasn't offside. And if it had gone in the goal, which neither of those things happened. Johnny Evans, man of the match so far, dare I say it? Great tackle there by Hannibal. Unbelievable. Come on, McTominay. Oh, can get the ball forward. All right, it's half time. Ooh, gosh. 1-0 Manchester United. Absolute beauty of a goal from Bruno Fernandes. Beautiful. Let me know how you're feeling, everybody. Let me know who your man of the match has been so far. Burnley, obviously, let's be fair, have been the better of teams so far. Big up to Caesar. Says him and his wife are watching from Tampa, Florida. Big ups, mate. Big ups everybody in the chat. Big ups Matt. Big ups Amy, Scott, Milis. Hope everyone is doing good. Mila says Evans is going to push Rafael Varane out of the team. Wow. I wouldn't go that far personally, but we'll have to wait and see. Richie says Hannibal and Evans the best Manchester United players so far. You know what, Richie? I 120% agree with you on that one. Hannibal looks brilliant. He does. Johnny Evans, proving all of the haters wrong. Should have scored. Well, he did score. It got disallowed. And then obviously just got probably one of the best assists I've seen from any player so far this season from the games I've watched. That was our goal of the season, wasn't it? 100%. Absolute beautiful goal. And it was all because of, well, obviously Bruno's finish was ridiculous, but Johnny Evans to get that literally land pretty much on his foot straight into the goal. Beautiful. So big ups to both of them. Obviously, the second half, we need to go out and we need to get another goal, really. Sharif says it's not good enough. We want more. I mean, it's not good enough, is it? But we're winning. Whether that's deserved or not. Peter says Moment FC. Yeah, we're back to the Moment FC stuff. We're back to the Ollie ball, parking the bus, trying to hit him on the counter-attack, getting outplayed possession-wise by Burnley. But let's be real, right? Let's be fair. This is not the Sean Dyche Burnley. This is a completely different style of football to what we're used to seeing from Burnley. I was in shock watching Burnley play like that. Forever says, lucky to be in front. Burnley with a better team. Manchester United static. No out ball from the defence. Tempo is too slow. RJ says, big up everyone. Big up to you, RJ. Everybody let me know how you're feeling after that first half. Obviously, there was some worrying moments of it. I get that. But let me know overall. And do make sure to smash a like on the video, guys. Please do subscribe as well. It doesn't cost any money. It's completely free. So please go and do that if you haven't done it already. Yeah. Let's have a look what people are saying. Scott says the first goal should have stood. Mila says Pep told he need at least 2 players in every position they can fight, who can play, but we have Bruno, Rashford and McTominay in every game no matter how they play. Comeback King says we want more now. Amy says Casemiro doing the little things. Yeah, I think Casemiro did well. He did. He put in that tackle on the edge of our box, didn't he? Which was like an absolutely mad tackle on that person who came off the bench. I can't remember what his name was. number 30 for Burnley, who came off. Yeah, as Ravi says, we need to get an insurance goal after the halftime whistle. We need to go in there, get another goal, just to give us a bit of a cushion. Matt says, I'm not... Charlie says, well struck, 1-0, I'll take that. Yeah, I will, mate. Johnny Evans' goal, I don't really understand why that didn't stand. I think it's a bit pathetic if a player can't be anywhere near the goalkeeper. But that's just how football is nowadays, isn't it? But yeah, let me know how you're feeling, guys. I've got some Indami beans again. Yeah, let me know how you're feeling. I'll read out a couple of your comments. Comeback King says Evans is going to keep Varane on the bench. I still would quite like to see Sofian Amrabat in this game. I would get McTominay out and bring in Sofian Amrabat. Newman says, Kieran, knowing Aaron Ten Hag, do you think he'll remove Casemiro and bring on an Amrabat? I think the most logical thing here would be to bring off McTominay. And, bring off McTominay and bring in Amrabat. Amy says, best backline for Onana this season. Tiborg says, Rashford is getting on my nerves very much. Bad attitude, extremely selfish, and only plays for his own glory. I agree with you, Tiborg, I do. But the issue we have now is, right, we gave him 300 grand a week contract, is it? 250 grand a week. He's just signed a new contract. Whether you like Rashford or not, we're stuck with him. Erik ten Hag knows he can't fall out with Marcus Rashford. He's, very, very... Marcus Rashford is Manchester United, isn't he, brand-wise? Whereas Sancho wasn't really. Sancho was, he's not from the youth academy. Let's have a look. Matt says, we're terribly depleted, so get off the team's back. Why even support the team? I'm not, are you aiming that at me? Are you aiming that at someone in the chat? I'm not really, there's no way you can say that we didn't just get completely outclassed by Burnley. But then before the game, I said, there was somebody in the chat saying that Burnley isn't even a competitive match. And I said, that's a load of rubbish. All I've said this game, right, is fair play to Burnley. Fair play. They're playing a completely different style of football to what the Burnley that I used to know of. I'm in shock. Fair play to them. They've been playing well. They hit the post. Onana made a couple of really good saves. I don't think we've played amazing. I don't think we've played terribly. Maybe this is all part of the game plan, It must be. It must be part of the game plan that this was how Erik ten Hag wanted to set up in this match. He wanted to be a bit more defensive, a bit more pragmatic. I don't know. I'm not sure. Rabi says, I totally agree with you, Kieran. Amrabat for McTominay is a no-brainer. Amy says, Burnley don't really have any goal scorers. Yeah, I mean, if Burnley had a world-class striker up front, or even if they had a half-decent striker, say they had an Anthony Martial up front, just as an example. I'm not saying he's world-class before people start saying, what the hell are you talking about? But if they had a half-decent striker, say an Anthony Martial up front, I think Burnley will actually be decent. Tiborg says, why does Onana take 4, 5 or 6 touches before he passes the ball? I would assume that he's probably just nervous, to be honest, mate. He's had a terrible start to his Manchester United career. I reckon he's just a little bit nervous, is my guess, but I don't know. He probably just doesn't want to make any mistakes, so he's taking a couple of touches and yeah. Thomas says, well, none of these players will be legends at United. Yeah, okay. Don't really know what your point is. Chris says, truly awful display transformed by the worst ball player in the planet who made 2 goals and scored 1. Johnny Evans, despite his embarrassing 1 foot, made the first half. Yeah, fair enough. Charlie says, it's all right for you guys. I'm a mank living in Burnley. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Richie says, all the Manchester United knockers, how many players are missing? Burnley and no mugs. Remember, Fergie results win ugly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've got literally 12 players injured, I think it is now, including Martinez. Maguire, Luke Shaw, Malacia, Mainu. The list goes on and on and on and on. Our injury list is absolutely ridiculous. I still will stick by what I said, right? On paper doesn't usually mean anything, right? On paper, our team is better than Burnley's, but it's not always about that, It's about what kind of style of football they're going to play and stuff. Matt says you started positive, but no, now you're talking BS. Ten Hag can't play a style with no backing and 12 injured players. Negative. What bit of that was negative? I don't really know. I don't really know what you're getting at, to be honest. I think it's a pretty fair comment to say that Burnley looked like the better team in that half. I think most people would agree with that, right? Don't really know how that's negative. It's just being realistic. I'm sure if we hadn't scored, you'd probably be saying the same thing, you know? Comeback King says Burnley massive. Lee says Martial would never play for Burnley. Ravi says besides winning, we have to address that negative goal difference. We need some clean sheets. Onana looking assured today. Yeah, Onana had a really good half. Had some really good saves. I think he looks a little bit more relaxed in goal, especially with that defence in front of him, which surprises me a little bit, you know. We've got Johnny Evans in defence, and it looks like our most defensively compact performance of the season so far. So fair play to Johnny Evans, fair play to Lindelof. Martinez hasn't been particularly great this season, has he? I think he's been injured, hence why he's not playing today. Matt says we're struggling, yes, but we are fighting with what we've got. Yeah, I get all of that. I do. I get all of that. But, like, we can't be completely... We can't be like a broken record. We've got to be realistic and be fair, you know? We've come off the back of some terrible results. This is a massive game. A win is a win. As long as we win the game, I'm not really that bothered about whether Burnley have more possession, you know? Doesn't really make a hell of a lot of difference in the grand scheme of things. You know, goals are what wins you football matches, not how much possession you have. You know what, right? Just to be very, very clear, all I'm really saying here is that I'm impressed with how Burnley play football now. That's all I'm saying. And that clearly is, you know, how they play in every single game. It's not just against us. So fair play to Burnley and fair play to Vince and company. Lumen says Johnny Evans deserves an apology from all of us. Yeah, I agree. Caesar says, did you see that Pratt Southgate at the stands acting like he's scouting the elite? He was at the game. He was at the other game earlier, the Man City Nottingham Forest game. Comeback King says, bring on Amrabat and Varane and Garnacho will change the game. Well, I think we'll probably wait about 10 or so minutes, right? We'll probably wait 10 or so minutes and then we'll start making some changes. Forever Red says, Burnley's passing game is much better than ours. They tread the needle with passes through the lines. Through the lines, taking advantage of our players, not following the runner. I think that what we saw in the first half must have just been what Erik ten Hag has set them out to do, like to counter-attack. It must be. Comeback King says Mainu and Mount will be back next week. I mean, off the back of how Hannibal's played today, I think Hannibal should stay in that team. I really do. I think Hannibal's been decent. Charlie says we have so many players out, guys. Burnley are at home and we have yet to have our full team out on the field. Yeah, 100%. The thing you have to remember, right, is that this Burnley team aren't playing European football, right? They're not playing European football. They'll have been on the training ground all week. They've probably got the same starting 11 that have played in the Championship, all of those games. You know, they have a proper solid unit here, whereas Manchester United is a complete mess. I just don't really see, like, when you look at our injury list. So our injury list at the moment is Maguire, Sancho's obviously not available, Anthony suspended, Diallo, Amrabat, Varane, Mount, Malacia, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, it's a pretty mad injury list, isn't it? It's not great. Trying to see what else people are saying in the chat. Tibble says they're free to pass when we have McTominay doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, I will agree with that. I think McTominay doesn't look very good for me. I really don't. And that's where I hope that Amrabat will take that position up. Whether or not that will happen or not, we'll have to wait and see. I would really, really hope that we see 20 or 30 minutes of Amrabat in this game, just because I'm sick of saying his name and not actually seeing him in a Manchester United shirt. Somebody says, we look for quick back-to-front movements like always. Sometimes got to hold the ball and recycle possession. We really need to win the second balls. It's been a problem forever. Yeah, I agree. Amy says, congratulations to Luton on getting a point today. Yeah, fair play to Luton. Lumen says, Kieran, can't Erik ten Hag see what we are seeing with McTominay? I mean, let's give Erik ten Hag and McTominay a bit of slack here, right? My analysis of this situation is that Amrabat must not be able to start 90 minutes, and that's why he didn't start the game. Okay, Eriksen, his legs are definitely gone for me. Eriksen, I don't think he should be playing in games of this magnitude. And then if you look at the other players on our bench, Van de Beek, would you really start Van de Beek? I wouldn't. So I can see why McTominay is starting, because, as I just said, Amrabat's clearly not able to start and play 90 minutes. Eriksen, I think Eriksen's probably maybe a little bit past it, and Van de Beek's just should have gone in the summer. So he is the only real option we have at the moment, and that's why he's starting. Lee says, this is Burnley's biggest game of the season. They're giving 110%. Well, yeah, you know that. Every single time that Manchester United come to a team like Burnley, a team like Luton or whatever, it'll be the biggest game of their season, isn't it? They're like, it's their league final, it's their Champions League final for Burnley. You know, it is for any team, and that's why we always get these crazy results. Lumen says, Kieran, Amrabat won't play before you get 20k subscribers. I mean, if that happens, that would be absolutely mental, considering we signed him like what feels like a lifetime ago. Amy says, for Eriksen should retire. I don't think he's going to retire. Eriksen's got, I think, 2 years left on his Manchester United contract. No, well, 2 years. Yeah, he's got 2 years left, Eriksen, till 2026. Magic Hotel says, Kieran, as an Amrabat impersonator, you have played as many minutes as the real Amrabat. Yeah. Tiborg says, to be honest, I think Van de Beek would have been better than McTominay. Fair enough. Somebody says, Bruno is not effective on the right. Garnacho or Pellistri must replace McTominay to let Bruno do what he does best in the centre. Well, I mean, you say that, but then Bruno scored a ridiculous goal. So I do agree with you generally. I don't really like Bruno Fernandes playing on the right wing, but he just scored our goal of the season so far. And it could even be our goal of the whole season. You know, that was an unbelievable goal from Bruno Fernandes and Johnny Evans. Brian says McTominay knows that United don't want him. I mean, you say that, but he's playing quite a lot of football. Fred says a Burnley goal will change the whole picture and we will see if our attitude has changed for the better. We need to go and get a second goal as soon as that first half starts, right? I think the players are about to come out onto the pitch. I will get the timer started. So if you are watching the game as well from home, make sure your timer is in line with mine. Give me 1 second and I will get that all set up. And keep getting your comments in. Make sure to smash a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I will set the timer as soon as the ball is kicked. So make sure you're watching it in line with me. Come on, Hoyland. All right, the second half is kicked off. All right, come on. Come on, everyone. Let's all stay positive. We're going to beat that. We're going to get another goal. What? That's crazy. They just said on the commentary that apparently Manchester United haven't lost when leading at half time since 2014. That's crazy. That's mad. I've never heard that stat before. So in what's that? 9 years? We haven't lost the game once leading at half time for 9 years. That's nuts. That's a crazy stat. That's probably one of the craziest stats I've ever heard, I think. What's the craziest football stat you've ever heard? Chuck it in the live chat. The thing is, right, Burnley are now going to have to be a bit more attacking, aren't they? Because they've been quite pragmatic, quite possession-based, which looks great, but if they need a goal, it's not maybe the most effective direct style of play, is it? So I wonder if they'll I wonder if they'll change it up a bit. It doesn't seem like they are so far. They're still just playing very passing it round. You can hear the United fans absolutely out singing the Burnley fans. Where is Burnley? Is it Midlands? Yeah, so since 2014, 136 matches, Manchester United haven't lost a single game when they've been leading at half time. It's crazy. Yeah, I think a clean sheet is the most important thing for me, for Onana, just to get a bit of confidence back, you know? He's had so much criticism. Oh, McTominay free kick. Oh no, it's Casemiro. Come on, Bruno. Oh. I'm gonna close my window. It's getting kind of cold. Anybody who lives in the UK, it's definitely starting to get cold now, isn't it? Summer is over and the cold is starting to creep in. Anybody who doesn't live in the UK, let me know what the weather's like wherever you are, because it's absolutely freezing here now. Come on, boys. Come on, Casemiro. Casemiro's been a bit better today, hasn't he? He's looked a little bit more like the Casemiro that we all know. The offside? Corner? Corner or throw in? Throw in Manchester United. Another throw in. Come on, boys, let's get another goal. I'm just so happy that that Hannibal's had a good game and is on the pitch. Really happy for him. Come on, what are you doing, Dominate? Hannibal. Oh! Ooh! Nearly. Come on, Rashi. Yeah, that was literally on a plate for Højlund there. Oh, Burnley on the counter. Would you make any subs yet, or would you wait a little bit longer? Let me know in the comment section. Or let me know in the live chat or wherever it is you're watching. Go on, Johnny. Good play by Johnny Evans. I'm telling you now, right? I'm not even trying to be funny. Johnny Evans is man of the match for me. He's not done a single thing wrong in the defence. Played that ridiculous pass to Bruno Fernandes, and he scored a goal as well, which was disallowed. He's the man of the match for me so far. Don't want to jinx it. Obviously, there's still quite a lot of the game left. But yeah, Johnny Evans, man of the match for me so far. Let me know who your man of the match is so far in this match. Let's see what people are saying in the live chat. Everybody else in the chat seems to be saying it's nice and warm wherever they are. Well, not warm here. Yeah, I think 60 minutes we get on Amrabat for McTominay. I wouldn't bring off Hannibal. I think Hannibal's been really good so far. I would keep Hannibal on the pitch, me personally. Hannibal deserves a lot of credit from this game. He's really impressed me, so big ups to Hannibal. Good play there by McTominay. Giving the ball away. Terrible play by Good play. Get it away, Bruno. Nice. Wow, 73% possession to Burnley. Crazy. Yeah, they're not really having any shots though, are they, to be fair? It's all good and well having loads of shot. Oh, what was that from Dallo? Really poor. Another injury? Casemiro, you alright, Casemiro? Reguilon's fuming. See what people are saying. Lumen says, why is Casemiro wearing gloves? Mate, it's freezing here. It's absolutely freezing, especially at night. When it gets to about mid-September in the UK, the weather just gets like... It's quite nice. It's like blue skies, but it's cold. There's a cold air. So if I was out playing football, I'd definitely be wearing gloves and be wearing like little tight things and stuff. Maybe not tights, actually. Oh, good play by Onana. That's what we bought him for. Amrabat coming on. That's what I'm hoping. Huh. Reguilon tried to get the Burnley player booked and then got booked himself. Typical, isn't it? Oh, Rashi. Nice. Good header. Good lad. Oh, I'm telling you, this number 30 has been ridiculous. He's the man of the match for Burnley. I'm not sure what his name is. Number 30, this guy, he's on the ball now. Yeah, it does. Should be a goal kick there. That's ridiculous. If they score from this now, it's a disgrace. Good play. Get it away. Come on, boys. Let's get another goal. Let's calm the nerves. James says 73% possession in your own half doesn't count. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. Lumen says, Kieran, I'll take this 1-0. Somebody says, Region has not been nearly as good as he was in Germany. Yeah, fair enough. Amy says, Burnley need a shot. Yeah, Burnley have had all the possession, but they've done nothing with it. So it's all good and well them getting 70, 80% possession, but them passing around their defence doesn't really get them anywhere, does it? James says, Burnley have been good. I think now the crucial thing is a couple of substitutions. I think we'll see some subs from Erik ten Hag in the next couple of minutes, and I think that will hopefully help solidify the match. Oh, that's a foul. No, not a foul. Come on, boys. Come on, Bruno. Rashford. Højlund. Ah. Højlund nearly scores there. Very close. Inches away. Good play by Rashford. Tees off to Højlund. Literally inches away from getting the ball, and it would have been a sure goal. Corner, Manchester United, I believe. Yeah, it's a corner. Good play there by Rashford to... Oh, so close. It would have been an easy goal for Højlund. Oh, he's curled it in. Oh, that goalkeeper nearly dropped the ball there. I'll be honest, we've probably had more chances than Burnley, haven't we? Let's have a look at the stats. Even though they've had more possession, oh no, we've both had 2 shots on target. They've had 60% possession. We've had 40%. Honestly, I'll take this 1-0 any day of the week at this point. It's a building block, isn't it? Oh, what a tackle. Burnley. That was a mental tackle by McTominay. Come on, let's go. Counter. Good ball by Casemiro. Come on, boys. Ooh. Hopefully we'll see... It doesn't look like anybody's... Actually, there is somebody getting ready on the side. I don't know who it is. I don't think it's... Oh. Oh. At least they're actually putting balls into the box now for Højlund. It didn't go to him, but at least they're trying. Somebody getting ready on the bench. Yeah, I mean, like Burnley has literally just been like passing it and doing nothing. They've had all the possession, but they're just not getting any chances. It's like, yeah. Remo says he's a 19-year-old Italian. Is that number 30? Whoever he is, he looks really good. Go on, Rashi. Pass, pass, pass. Hoyland. Go on, Hoyland. Good lad. Oh, nice. Little backfill. Have a shot. Oh, McTominay. That was a good attack, that. I'll take that any day of the week. Good link-up play. Hannibal's been exceptional. Really, really good. Yeah, Hannibal and Johnny Evans are my man of the matches so far. Obviously, Bruno's goal was beautiful. So yeah, they've had 7 attempts, we've had 6. So by way of chances, it's been pretty equal. To be fair, they've had all the possession, but they're doing nothing with it. Literally 0. Good play there by Hoyland. Really good play, pressing the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper ends up kicking it out of play. That is exactly what we want, isn't it? I'd probably bring on Anthony Martial as well, to be honest. He was really good against Bayern when he came on. I don't know who for, but I don't think Burnley have been as good this second half as they were in the first, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, Region, where you going? Oh, come on, Rashi. Rash, Hoyland. Oh. Yeah, I'm surprised Rashford didn't shoot in that position, you know? That's like typical Rashford shooting. Yeah, we've been good this second half. I've got no complaints whatsoever. It's been decent. Oh. I'm just literally I'll be so happy if we keep a clean sheet and win this match. I will. It feels like it's a building block. It's exactly what we need. After this match, as I said to you earlier on the show, we've got 4 home matches in a row, 4 games in a row. We've got Crystal Palace twice. We've got Brentford and we've got Galatasaray. All winnable games. Yes, I know no game is easy, but at home, I would expect us to beat all of those teams, especially if we start bringing people back from injury, especially if we start, picking up a bit of form. But we still got 24 minutes of this game left to win, don't we? Still no sign of any substitutes. Is it going to be at the 70-minute mark? Oh, Burnley on the attack here. Good defending. Good defending. No messing around. Do we think Johnny Evans will start the next game? Like, genuinely? mean, he probably deserves it, doesn't he? I honestly think Johnny Evans, alongside Hannibal, have probably been the two best players for Manchester United this game. Arguably, Burnley haven't really been doing much attacking, but like I think Maguire would have been all right in this game because Burnley don't really have any like pacey players, do they? Who are trying to like get in behind us. It's quite slow, progressive football, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna go to the toilet really quickly. I'm absolutely desperate. Got to go at half time. Right, I'm back. It's absolutely desperate. Had to go. Oh. I still had my earpiece in, so I could still hear what was going on. I just couldn't obviously see. Got to see some substitutions, surely. Amy says 9 out of 10 for me for Casemiro. Yeah, Casemiro has been way better today than he has been all season, hasn't he? This is the normal Casemiro that we're seeing today. He's putting some really good tackles. Yeah, looks like the normal Casemiro is back, so that's positive. Still no sign of any substitutions from Manchester United. It looks like Burnley are about to make a few. Yeah, it looks quite quiet on the Manchester United front. I don't really know what Burnley are doing. They're just literally like passing the ball and not. At first, I was impressed by it, but now I'm just like, they can clearly pass the ball, but they don't really seem to be able to do anything else. I'll say that they'll score now, won't they? Good play by McTominay there. Fair play to him. Go on, Hannibal. Why is he throwing his arms up in the end? It was. I hate it when people do that, when they play a terrible pass and then they try and blame it on the other person. It's like, really? Another good tackle there by Casemiro. Got just under 20 minutes of the game left here. Burnley are making 3 substitutions. J. Rodriguez, Berg. We definitely need to see some subs on our side now, don't we? Come on, where's Amrabat? I want to see Amrabat. Come on, boys. There must be some substitutes coming on for Manchester United. There's literally like 15 minutes left of the game. All these players must be absolutely knackered. Like Rashford played a full 90 minutes against Bayern, didn't he? So did Bruno. Casemiro's given away a free kick. Quite a good position here to get the ball into the box. They don't even do the balls into the box anymore, Burnley. This is, like, as I said, I haven't watched Burnley since... Burnley? Oh. Good defending. Johnny Evans. I think Johnny Evans has just been kicked in the face. I think Johnny Evans just been kicked in the head. Oh, yeah. That's a nasty one. Someone saying that's a pen. Pretty sure he's offside. I don't think that was a pen, mate. I don't know where you got that from. I don't think that was a penalty. None of them seem to be trying to get a penalty. I'm eating edamame beans. Oh, Reguilon's just done his hamstring. We've just lost another player. Reguilon's just done his hamstring. That is a joke, isn't it? That's so annoying. Apparently Amrabat can play at right back and left back. So maybe we'll see that. It looks like Varane's going to come on. Yeah, so anybody just joining, Reguilon's just done his hamstring. He's just left the pitch. I don't know how long a hamstring injury is. Is it usually a month or so? I guess it depends completely on the extent of the injury. But yeah, he's definitely just done his hamstring. Johnny Evans, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Oh, that's... Johnny Evans, great defending again. Big ups to Johnny Evans. I would start Johnny Evans in the next game. I don't care. We should reward people on playing well. Johnny Evans has been playing exceptionally today. I think Varane's going to come on for Reguilon. Reguilon's gone off with a hamstring injury. Burnley have had 90% possession in the last 10 minutes. Ridiculous. I don't feel at any point like they look like they're going to score, though. Varane's coming on for Reguilon. That's so upsetting, isn't it, for Reguilon? So upsetting. Right, so Raphael Varane's just come on for Reguilon. I assume that I mean, who's going to play at left back then? Will it be... Great play by Johnny Evans again. Looks like it's Dallow's gone to left back. And Varane's playing at right back. Yeah, Varane's playing at right back. Got about 10 minutes left of the game. Let's hope we can just see it out here. As much as, you know, people will say Burnley have had 70% possession, all the rest of it. Like, Burnley have been very poor. They've created nothing. We've had the better chances. It's been a compact performance from Manchester United. Johnny Evans, man of the match, I reckon, genuinely. Genuinely think Johnny Evans is man of the match. Come on, this is it. Come on, pass. Oh. Got about 10 minutes left of the game here. Yeah, I am surprised with the lack of substitutions, but I think we look all right, though. We look pretty composed. Maybe he's worried about changing it up and... Ooh, corner. Corner to Burnley. Oh, nearly. Nearly Burnley scored there. Very close. Very close from Burnley. And knocking at the door, that's for sure. Bounces off his shoulder, nearly. Still no substitutions warming up. What are people saying? No Amrabat, Onana's on no man's land. Burnley fans seem frustrated with their players. I mean, I would be frustrated if I was a Burnley fan, you know? Like, yes, they've had probably, 70% possession, but they've created next to no opportunities. It's not a free kick. It's not very entertaining football, is it? If you're a Burnley fan. Good defending there by Rafael Varane. I don't know why Eric Ten Hag's not making any subs, but he must be happy with what he's seeing, you know, and he's the manager, so we got to run with that, don't we? Get it away, nice. Good play, Bruno. Kick it away at this point. Come on, Hannibal, go. Beautiful pass by Hannibal. Rashford's in here. 1-on-1. Come on, Rashy, just get us a goal. Go on, go on, go on. What are you doing? Oh. I don't know why Casemiro even bothered running to think that he was going to get the ball past to him. It was never going to happen, was it? Rashford was always shooting there. Oh, McTominay, go on. McTominay on the run. Ooh. More substitutions for Burnley. I can't imagine there being much added time. Maybe a minute or two. What are people saying in the chat? Yeah, Rashford had a great chance there, didn't he? Good play by Hannibal there. Come on, Hoyland. Bad pass. Hello? Huh? Yeah, I am. Cuz? Dogs come. Cuzzy? Cuzzy, do you want one of these? Cuz? Cuz, do you want this? Dog's gone. He's left. Probably just stolen my socks and run off. He's a stock sealer. He's a known stock sealer. Stock? Dog? Buzz? Got one of these? Buzz? And this? Up you come. Buzzy up. Up you come. Oh, there it is. What are you sniffing, dog? You just... What's... There we go. Amrabat's coming on. Johnny Evans coming off. Johnny Evans, man of the match for me. Here he is. My brother. I don't know what he's eating. He's eating something, Bailey. You wanna come up here? You wanna come up? Was he? You wanna come up? You wanna come up? Up. Up, up. Up you come. Yeah. I'm just saying, get rid of him. Hoyland. Oh. Where are you going? Right. 5 minutes. What? No, you're good. Yeah, that was nice. Probably should have been a goal there. Sorry, everyone. The dog was up here. He doesn't usually come up, but he somehow managed to find his way up. So he was stealing things, stealing my socks, stealing my food. Oh, Hannibal. 4 minutes of added time. Oh, nice play by Rashford. Come on, Rashy. Come on, boys. Oh, that was close. Don't kick it long. Who's your man of the match, everyone? Let me know in the comment section. I mean, it's got to be either Johnny Evans or... Oh, Amrabat's just taken out someone. Probably going to send the goalkeeper up, aren't they, at this point? We will be doing our match reaction as soon as this one finishes. Full time. We've done it. Happy days. Right, I'm going to wrap the video up here, guys. I'll see you over on the match reaction in about 30 seconds.